I'm Indigo Warrior, and this is your Taurus Angel Horoscope for September 2017. Before I start with your reading, guys, I'd like to make a couple of announcements, if that is okay. The first is that I will be getting a tripod soon. I know that some people have had some discomfort with my camera, and that it's been causing some dizziness, and people haven't been able to perhaps see the cards and things like that. All I can say is I will be getting one soon, so please hang in there, and it will be sorted soon. Hopefully by your next reading it will be there. The second announcement is that there is a new Facebook page available. It's the Indigo Warrior, and it says Angel Astrologer, sorry. It's just basically another sort of place where I can give extra readings, and there's normally a daily, weekly and a monthly sort of card that goes up to sort of give people extra readings. I just wanted sort of another way of being able to give people messages that the angels wanted to give. Okay, that was the couple of announcements that I needed to make. Okay, let's begin with your reading for Taurus. Okay, I get the sense already that your month's going to probably be perhaps an inner month, and I keep on saying that at the moment with other people as well, but I feel like this might be an inner month, and I feel like Raphael's going to come through quite a lot, and he's going to sort of tell you in which areas you may need to heal, and your health and things like that. Let's begin. First card at the beginning of the month is, you've got a major arcana for change your life, and Archangel Chamuel's bringing this card forward, guys. It's basically the basic meaning of the card is there's a sudden revelation that offers freedom. Break free of procrastination, embrace the opportunities that change brings. Now, what I get from Change Your Life is that there might perhaps have been a situation last month that has caused you perhaps some discomfort, and you've sort of gone within, and you don't really, perhaps for some of you, you don't really want to sort of embrace the world, and that some of you have disassociated yourself with other people. But I feel like what the angels sort of bring forth here for you guys is that there is going to be a sudden sort of epiphany as such. There's going to be sort of a breakthrough in your thinking. There's going to be a breakthrough in the patterns that you wish to sort of, well, how you live your life. There's going to be a breakthrough, and you know, there's going to be more opportunities, more ways of being able to grow, and I feel like if you're not comfortable, then there is definitely more ways of being able to grow. I might come back to this, but I'll move on for now. We have Archangel Metatron. So Archangel Metatron is the Archangel for indigos. He's also the Archangel for any spiritual children as well. He also helps with people who are new to spiritual practice, and he can offer advice and things like that when it comes to spiritual things. Now, some of you guys may actually indeed be spiritual children. Some of you may being new to spirituality, and what I feel like Archangel Metatron sort of coming forth for you guys here is that he's going to sort of help you be able to find the things that you personally probably want to believe. He's going to help you in a very sort of spiritual way, maybe in a religious way. He's going to sort of help you with finding the path in life that you wish to take. Now, I find this very interesting, as it's right next to Change Your Life, because obviously Archangel Metatron is, you know, there to help people spiritually. So if perhaps you felt a bit sort of down in the dumps lately because you didn't know what your place in the world was, I feel like at the beginning of September for you, Taurus, that this will change dramatically. There's going to be a complete shift in your energy. There's going to be a complete new way of thinking. Your thought process probably will start fastening up a little bit, and this will probably be down to Archangel Metatron being there by your side and aiding you through the process of a spiritual sort of journey. Let's move on. We've got acceptance, and this is Raphael's card. So Archangel Raphael, when he brings acceptance through, is that, you know, there might be certain aspects in your life, perhaps at the moment it seems very spiritual orientated, so perhaps at the moment that Raphael sort of come through to sort of go, accept that you're not going to accept, but accept that you're not going to accept certain things that perhaps other people in your life believe, and that's okay. There is a prayer here as well for dear God and Archangel Raphael. Please help me accept that everything is going in the right direction. So some of you guys are going to sort of be very unbalanced, I feel, and as an earth sign, Taurus, that's going to make you feel completely insecure, and that is not good for you, because I know you guys, you can be quite vulnerable at times, and you don't wish the world to know that, but you can be quite vulnerable when it comes to sort of how you feel inside. And what I feel like, especially if there's a big change, and I know some of you guys are not very good with change, so what I feel like you need to do, or you don't need to do, it's just advice, is that just go with the flow as best as you can, because these changes that are going to be happening feels very spiritual, is a good thing. It's not going to be a bad change, it's going to be a good thing. So sort of just see what happens, look around, because there's probably going to be small to big signs around you. Let's move on for now. We have clear yourself, and this is obviously ask the angels to release any toxic energies that you have absorbed. Some of you, I feel like when clear yourself comes up, some of you need to sort of clear your aura as such. I could be speaking to some empaths or people with empathetic abilities that can just walk into a room and sort of, you know, feel what other people's emotions are and sort of carry it as your own. What I feel like the angels sort of pointing out, guys, is that some people in your life may not be, you know, very pleasant, or not in the, you know, they're evil or things like that. I'm not saying that. It's just that some people can have like a lot of stress going on in their life, and it could drain you if you're a very sensitive person, and you can carry that on your shoulders. So what I feel like the angels sort of bring forth with clear yourself is to sort of take yourself away, maybe have a bath, maybe sort of relax, maybe do some meditation to sort of clear your aura, clear your energy, and to have some you time and sort of relax this month. Okay, let's carry on. We've got Healer of Action. Okay, so there's a few messages with Healer of Action, and obviously the first one is this is a time when you can do whatever you set your mind to. If your heart is open, you're being asked to do many things at once. You won't mind as long as you know you're making a difference. This card indicates someone who's loving, intelligent, passionate and fun, which could definitely describe you. This person can handle difficult situations with grace. So instantly I get the sense, guys, that there's going to be sort of, like I said, in a month, but that could be your emotions and how you sort of see the people around you, and how like you see the situations of whatever's going on in your life sort of around you, sort of the bird's eye view sort of thing. But I feel like there's going to be a lot of people, perhaps maybe it's family, I get the sense of that is going to ask you to do an awful lot of things, and if you're not comfortable, Taurus, to do certain things, I don't really know what those things could be right now, but if you're not comfortable with doing it, just take yourself away, sort of take a few deep breaths, and then maybe try and find a compromise, or you know, just don't do anything you don't want to do. I get that sense, but people are going to sort of be constantly asking you to do things. I get that sense. Let's move on. We've got gratitude from Zadkiel. Zadkiel brings gratitude forth for when perhaps, guys, you've been wanting to have new things, you know, and stuff like that, but perhaps you haven't really realised that there could be things in your life already that you know, that could really help you in where you are right now in your life. And what I feel like when Zadkiel brings gratitude forth is that you know, there could be, you never know, if you go through some of your old stuff, maybe do a bit of a clear out or something like that. If you go through your old stuff, there could be the indication that you could actually find something that would be able to aid you very, very well in your life right now. As I feel like this could be a spiritual sense, you never know, you might have a book, as I've got books in my head, you might have a book, or there could be something that you've locked away in a box, you put it away because you didn't think you would ever need it, or for whatever reason, or you grew out of it. But I feel like there's something perhaps in this book that could help you out. So just be thankful for the things that you have in your life at the moment that could aid you in your path that you're on, Taurus. Okay, let's move on to the middle of the month. We have the Nine of Ariel, so this is your dreams are fulfilled, hard work leads to great success, a love for the beautiful things in life. Now, obviously, Taurus, you are ruled by Venus as well, so what I feel like Ariel sort of bring forth this card is that, you know, just be thankful for things that you have in your life at the moment, because there's beautiful things around you. I also get the sense, because this is directly underneath change your life, so what I feel like the angels sort of bring forth with Nine of Ariel, well, Ariel sort of bringing this card forth, sorry, is that if things aren't making you feel happy and things around you don't seem like very pretty or beautiful, or whatever way you want to look at it, then just look again, because guaranteed might be the smallest thing, but guaranteed there are many things in your life that are actually miracles from perhaps the angels or whatever your belief system is. And there's going to be many sort of wonderful miracles in your life, and you know, you're going to have probably wishes that you've made come true around this point, or you're going to have answers to your prayers as well. And I feel like Ariel sort of going there, don't give up, because around the middle of the month, guys, you're going to see the world probably in a very different way. Okay, let's move on to health. So this could indicate that you need to look after your own health. This might be to look after somebody else's health as well. What health brings forward is that there's things that you have been denying about yourself. You might not have been listening to your body. You might not be listening to what doctors say, perhaps, but that's, you know, I feel like what the angels sort of bring forth with that is, you know, pay attention, because if you go to a doctor perhaps around this time, then you probably will be able to solve the issue that you're having. Also, it's also a sort of a warning to sort of look after your health in the middle of September, sort of the middle of the month, to look after your health, because there could be something that can cause you great discomfort around the middle of the month that you guys need to be aware of. So just, if it could be in any sense, so if it's a spiritual, emotional, or mental sense, just take yourself away, sort of heal yourself, ask Archangel Raphael to help you with this healing process. If you don't feel like you can talk to people, perhaps ask Archangel Michael to help you be able to have the courage and the strength and to be able to express your truth as well. I get that sense, but just I feel like there's a health warning for the middle of the month of September, guys, so just pay attention to this. And obviously we've got Raphael sort of come through now with improving health, and obviously there is a prayer here for dear Archangel Raphael. Thank you for your comforting reassurance about the situation. So there definitely is a definite health warning here, guys, for the middle of September, Taurus. There's a very definite health warning, so pay attention to this. With obviously Raphael as well, with going improving health, that is a sign that your health will get better. It's just, you just need to be fully aware that at this point in the middle of the month that there is serious health issues, so be aware. This might not even be for you, this could be someone very close to you, but I feel like that there is a definite health warning here. Let's move on. We've got Archangel Raphael even, which is the healing angel, is with you, supporting your healing work. Well, you know, this has also opened up another door now for some of you guys, could actually be healers. and you might be healing other people. This is why I feel clear yourself, because clear yourself directly above Archangel Raphael as well. So what kind of this could mean is that some of you have been doing some healing work for other people, and this could be, you could be sort of absorbing their illness as such. I get that. You could be absorbing their illness, and this obviously is not going to cause your health any wonders, and it's not going to help you out. So obviously Archangel Raphael really wanted to come through this reading, and obviously there is definitely around the middle of the month, you know, 3 cards in saying exactly the same thing near enough to do with health. So really pay attention to this, you know, pay attention to this, because this is quite a serious thing, I feel. Let's move on. Ace of Emotions. So we've got a change because the ace, an ace has made itself known. An ace can be a new beginning of some description. But basically, this cherub has come through now. This cherub is announcing that a wonderful new emotional experience is coming into your life. You may meet someone new who makes your heart flutter, or your current relationship will experience a reawakening. It's also possible that your intuitive abilities will be greatly increased by your open heart. Now, this is a romantic card, so some people this month are going to actually either get into a new relationship in the middle of the month. Some of you may experience perhaps some emotional difficulties with your partner, I've just felt as well. And I know that this is very positive, but I feel like you could have some emotional difficulties, but because this card is a very positive card, and obviously a cherub has come through, and obviously they help with love, they're the love angels, they sort of are coming through that is things can be healed, things can work out, you'll be able to move forward and, you know, solve the issues that you've been having in your life with this partner. For some of you who are single, there is a romantic opportunity, guys, for you here in the middle of the month, so pay attention to this. Let's move on. We've got Joseph L for forgiveness now. So this is very interesting. It's right next to this very positive love card. Some of you guys could have, you know, had a fight with a partner. You could have had issues going on, you know, revolving romance and stuff like that. What Joseph L sort of bring forth for you is, you know, just open your heart, sort of forgive the person if you know it's not really them, or, you know, or if they have caused you some discomfort, just forgive them and sort of move on. But this is definitely a promise that your relationship and your love life, regardless if you're single or actually in a relationship, is about to turn for the better, and, you know, there's going to be some great opportunities here. I also get the sense of honeymoon as well, so some of you guys could be going on honeymoon, and I feel like that this is going to be a beautiful place that you're going to go to. It's going to be a wonderful experience, and you're going to feel on top of the world. I get that sense. Let's move on to the end of the month. We've got another major arcana for the Chariot. Now, the Chariot, I've just thought, could be Cancerian energy. I know that that is the card, that is the star sign that is actually associated with this major arcana. However, I don't normally add in the astrological signs that are associated. I normally just pick up the energy. However, today I am picking up Cancerian energy. So this romantic partner, guys, some of you could be actually having problems or in a relationship with a Cancer, and obviously that this is sort of confirmation that this is the message for you that I was mentioning here. Obviously Archangel Metatron has brought this card forth again, so Archangel Metatron is now back again for the end of the month. He's sort of bringing forth as well is that determination and self-control, career advancements, and acknowledgement of success by others. So if you guys have had, you know, a bit of a rundown with your job perhaps and your career, your finances, things are going to change for the better, especially if you work in the spiritual sense. Things are going to work for the much better, and this is going to help you. This is going to help you be able to, you know, heal the world as such and heal other people. Get that sense. Let's move on for now. As we have divine timing, so there's something in your life at the end of the month that's going to prevent you from being able to move forward, and that is what people like to class as divine timing. It means that you won't probably be able to do it right now, however in the near future perhaps, or in the future later down the line, you're going to have an opportunity to continue this path if you wish that this is the path that you should be on. With divine timing, it normally means that the situation at this present moment will not help you sort of, you know, in a positive way, you know, and stuff like that. So sort of the angels have stepped in and sort of prevented this from moving forward. That's, I get, what the message is here. Move on for now. We've got second opinion. So this card is very self-explanatory. You might need to go to other people for a second opinion on anything. And obviously this is below improving your health. And obviously this is around the time where we had the health warning, and obviously the free cards that wanted to really come out this month for you guys to identify the health warning. So this could be also a confirmation at the end of the month, guys. You will need a second opinion on your health as well. And obviously, I didn't say this before, but divine timing as well with health is that this is the correct time, or something to do with your health is guided and stuff like that. It will help you out and things like that. Something you're going to have to go through for your spiritual transformation in this life. Let's continue. We have integrity, so pay attention to your thoughts and your feelings and your actions. Because the angels want to sort of go, you know, try and be as positive as you can, because if you're not so positive this month, it could in fact mean that you could create self-fulfilling prophecies, and obviously that is not a good thing. So this card normally means align your actions so that they match your values and inner knowingness of what's right for you. So if you don't feel like something's correct, take yourself away, think about it, and then you probably will be surprised, but you probably will get a lot of answers this way. Maybe do some prayer if that's your thing, and meditate as well if that's how you communicate with the angels or your guides or your spiritual team or whoever you believe in. That I feel like at the end of the month, the angels sort of bringing that card forth for you to sort of go, you know, now is the time to really think about your body language, how you communicate with people, and how other people are communicating with you. So I feel like that is the message here. Let's move on to the Three of Emotions. So this is wonderful news is on its way. So there we go. We've got some from the angels that there is definitely going to be some news that is on its way, and it's going to probably be in a very positive way. So this could be announcement, announcements regarding engagement, pregnancy, birth, and graduation will be revealed. So some of you guys could actually become, like, be pregnant, and you know, some of you could be trying or not, or be getting engaged. There might be a proposal around this time for some of you. Obviously, some of you could, you know, be getting ready. Well, you probably do. Probably do that in education in September. Some of you are in education, you know, so this is going to be quite a similar time for you guys if you are. And there's going to be new friends that you're probably make as well. And maybe for some of you there'll be communities of like-minded people, and you know, this will make you feel very drawn to one another. There's going to be a lot of exciting new beginnings and happy endings, and they're just around the corner for you guys. That's what the messages normally are from this card. And I think that's quite self-explanatory. There's going to be a lot of sort of changes as well. So I feel like as well that now at the beginning of the month with Change Your Life with Major Arcana, there is definitely a lot of changes that are going on for you guys. So I know that you Tauruses do not like change to a certain degree, but please, just allow it to sort of go as it will. Don't sort of stop and sort of, you know, try and prevent this from happening, because these changes do seem very positive and things that you probably can learn from and grow from as an individual. So just go with the flow this month. Just let things happen the way that they're destined to happen as such. Okay, we've got Raphael for retreat. So this is what I meant, you know, this could be a very, very inner month for you guys, you know. There's going to be so much going on for you out in the world, around you, you know, other people, you know, there could be romance involved this month. That could cause you to have some people some stress, but other people are going to be so on the moon, it's unbelievable. What about the else that are bringing forward you can see is look after yourself. You know, you have to yourself here as well, negative sort of energies and things like that you may have absorbed. So just take care of yourself. If you have too much, take yourself away and sort of retreat. Let's see if there's any more messages that I can get from the cards for. Okay, with the chariot that we had at the end of the month as well for you, this could actually indicate that this could be a time of travel and that some of you could be going on a trip at the end of the month. This probably will end up in a very, very good way. If some of you have been concerned about whether or not travel will be a bit sort of all over the place, you won't be able to get the train perhaps, or your car is having problems, I feel like what the angels sort of bringing forth here is that, you know, the things will be solved probably by the end of the month in a good way. You'll be able to continue your journey wherever you're going to go. And this doesn't have to be a physical journey, it could be a spiritual journey as well, as this does feel like quite a very spiritual month. Okay, I think that's it, guys, for your reading. Now, obviously, I'm Indigo Warrior, and I'm quite new to YouTube giving readings online. This will be the second month that I have done this. I'm not going to be for everybody, and obviously if you didn't get a message, then please don't make one fit you, because unfortunately you wouldn't have got a message. I just get what I get, and I go with it. So I'm not going to be for everyone, I'm not going to give everyone a message. So, you know, if you're in need of a message, then perhaps go to a different reader, or find, you know, do your own reading for yourself, or maybe do some meditation and get the answers that way. But if you did get a message, then please subscribe, like the video, and, you know, comment if you want to give me some feedback in any way where that is, then comment. But obviously, if you didn't get a message, then please subscribe anyway. If you feel like, you know, you still like the reading, but you feel like, you know, necessarily next month it could give you more of a chance of a reading to come through. But yeah, now obviously again, I'm Indigo Warrior. This was your Taurus Angel Horoscope for September 2017. And goodbye for now. Goodbye.